you my personal mantra or my personal motto, which is but bear with me. Hopefully I'll be walking through my thought process and how and why this has been the driving force for me to try and be a better person every day for the better part of my life. Here are great students, so you probably know what it means. If you have a perfect score of 100 points, if you work really hard, there's a pretty good chance that you get a score of 100. Right? But let me ask you this question. Who told you the perfect score can only be a mere 100 points? What if a perfect score is 1 gazillion? And someone who works really hard to try and get a perfect score of 100 versus someone else who works so hard and try to get a perfect score of 1 gazillion. Which one of them do you think will end up having a slightly bigger chance of having a larger success in their career or life? 20 years ago, I was applying for a job that was directly reporting to the COO or Chief Operating Officer in a public listed company. During the interview, in the last question, the COO asked me, "Alan, what do you want to do in the future in this company?" And I told him, "William, I want to be you. I want to be COO in this company, and at a much younger age." He was very cool with it, and I got the job. But that's not even job done. Because if I say what I mean, if I mean what I say, I have to work really hard to try and become the COO of a company. Right? Which means I work so hard to learn everything about marketing, about engineering, about accounting, about finance, about human resources, to know everything about how a company operates so that I can have a chance to become a COO. 20 years later, I have not become a COO of a company. But with a lot of hard work and a lot of luck, I'm now a managing director of a global company. My friends will know I am a big football fan or a soccer fan. I'm a huge Manchester United supporter. And I have a dream. I want to buy Manchester United. I can see many of you are falling off your chairs. This smell is so crazy. I know. The current valuation of Manchester United is now a very nice $5 billion. So, unlikely I will be able to buy Manchester United in my life. But if I work so hard toward that goal, perhaps there's a chance for me to buy Taipei Warriors or something like that. How many people in the world can afford to buy a sports team, right? Not many, so I'll take that. This is one of my favorite quotes. This one from Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who actually do. So I will always encourage you to always aim higher, be a bit more crazier. And I know everyone here are extremely informed. You're so knowledgeable just about everything, right? So let me ask you, what is the Taiwan GDP last year in 2022? The answer is $750 billion. Pretty impressive number. But if I ask you the next question, what is the world GDP globally in the same year last year, 2022? The answer is $104 trillion, which means if you try really hard to be the king of the business in Taiwan, take over every single company in Taiwan, and you'll be enjoying a very nice global market share of 0.7%. So you can choose to be Taiwan number one, or you can choose to aim a little bit higher than that. Last, I'd like to share a story of my friend who was a global VP of my company. She's American, and when she was younger, her parents always asked her to study well at school, work hard, and she was confused. So she asked her dad, "Dad, why? You are in the Rotary Club. You run a business. We have a farm and a couple of cars. You can travel the world. Why do you want to push us so hard?" And finally, her dad told her, "Sarah, there's probably 1 billion people out there who are so underprivileged. Even if they work so hard, they may not have a chance to be great. So, Sarah, you are too good not to be better." And repeat, you are all too good not to be better. So I would wrap this talk with my final question, I promise. What were you planning to do in your life before today? Hopefully, you can think about how you may want to aim just a little bit higher, simply because why not? So thank you very much. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.